Boa tarde, mundo. We are getting out all of our healthy goods from the box. I'm about to make us a delicious smoothie. Deedly. That's what Story calls broccoli.
That's your favourite thing, isn't it, at the moment? Diddly-lies.
Well, do you want that in your green juice? Broccoli's a bit too much of a strong flavour for a green
Yeah,
juice.
thank you.
Look at all those goodies, Story. Lots of yummy stuff in there. Whoa. Juicy mango. I want this to be quite a hearty drink, so I'm putting in 1 whole mango, 2 handfuls of organic spinach. This is the spinach that we got from a health food store, and it is so much more robust than the stuff we get in the supermarket. In that goes. I'm going to put in some water, I'd say up to about 750 on there. I'm going to put in half an avocado into this one. 3 ripe bananas going in. It's going to be a creamy one. Half a teaspoon of this stuff, and I think that'll be it. That is the final result. Look at the colour of that. Nice and thick too. Yeah, Mummy do cheers.
Oh. Cheers.
There you go. Hiya.
Cheers.
Story's just having a nice little chat with Grandad on Skype, isn't she? Drinking her green juice. I think I'm just going to drink mine straight out of the blender. Why not? Save washing up. It's what it looks like outside at the moment. Nice and bright, nice and sunny. Lovely warm breeze out there. It's a good day. That was a really satisfying juice. Sacha's now finished talking with Grandad Rob on the phone, and she's put out all of these foods on the table here for us to do a little haul and show you what we've bought. There's some good things on here that we want to talk about.
Yeah, this is a massive health food shop haul.
Yeah, I think there's some things on here that you might be interested in. Some of our 8-milers have been commenting and saying how they love knowing about what kind of things you can get in Portugal and how much they cost. So we'll do an overview and we'll talk about the things that are special.
Yeah.
So as many of you know already, we have been on a plant-based diet for a very long time now. We just recently turned vegan. So there's no meat on this table. And how much did it all cost?
Okay, so it was €97 for everything on this table, and I'll go through and show you all the little bits. So obviously some of it will be perishable and eatable, and a lot of it will last for a long time as well, like flowers and things like that.
Let's start from this side of the table and work our way across.
Okay, go on then. Will you introduce that one because you're there?
All right, well these are hemp seeds. We've never bought hemp seeds before. They'll be going into our smoothies.
Yep. And then on the subject of seeds, we've got 3 more bags of seeds here. We've got some pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds and chia seeds. These 2 we use every day in our juices and smoothies, and the pumpkin seeds are a good topping for salads and things like that. And then we've also got some actual seeds to try and plant some rockets. And we've got 2 different kinds of sprouts, so we can use these in our little
Germinator.
Germinator, that's it. I forgot what it was called then.
That's to grow sprouts with.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. And then we've got a big chunk of fresh ginger, 4 big massive pears, and this we have never bought before either. This is actually fresh turmeric, and I'm going to use some of this in our dinner tonight. There's the inside, it's bright orange.
Wow, look at that colour.
Whoa, that smells
It doesn't
really lovely. It
doesn't
smells...
actually look as orange in the video as it does in real life.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was, for those little bits, was 44 cents. I think it was something like €11 for a whole kilo of that, but
They're really light.
you don't need much of it. Okay, then we've got avocados. Now there is 6 here, and we've actually eaten one already, and the total for all of the avocados was €6.50, so it's quite a lot, but avocados are generally quite a lot in most places. We've got loads of carrots, 2 big heads of broccoli, and a big bag of super fresh spinach. Okay, and then in the next row we've got 2 bags of the biodegradable coffee pods for our coffee machine, and these coffees are really tasty as well, and we just thought they're really good because they are 100% compostable, and I think it takes 3 months and the pods are completely degraded, so that's really good. We've also got a bag of oats here. We've got 2 massive sweet potatoes, which is going to be our dinner tonight.
Those 2 potatoes weigh 1.6 kilos, believe it or not.
And it was about €4 for those 2. We've got bananas. Now this is only half of the bananas that we bought because we've already eaten 6 of them. And the total for all of that was like €1.20, I think. So bananas are really good value. We've got 2 lemons, 2 limes, a whole pumpkin, or butternut squash, sorry, this is. And this was €4 as well for the whole thing. And my favourite thing, we've got 2 packets of date paste, which I use to make my raw balls rather than having to cut up actual fresh dates. It's already done for me. And this shop, this health shop that we went to in Viseu, is the only place that I've seen it. We've got a bag of kiwis here. We've got a head of couve coração, the lady said it was called. Couve coração, which is a Portuguese cabbage. Yes, and we put this in our smoothies as well. Then we have some flowers. We've got this grão de bico, which is chickpea flour, which is what I was looking for the other day. Or it's known in the US as gram flour, I think. Gram flour, yep, as well. So this is going to make a vegan quiche one night this week. We've got some cacao powder. We've also got some oat flour. And we've got some millet puffs. Now, I've never bought this before, but I saw a recipe for some little vegan super seed cupcakes, I think they were called, and they are basically made from this little millet puff. So I bought that to make cupcakes with. We've got some 70% vegan organic superior dark, it says, chocolate. With cranberry. Yeah, this is a new one. Joe picked this one today. We really like this brand, don't we, Vivani? Yeah, it's very nice. It's the best chocolate we've found here in Portugal. Yeah. We've got these gluten-free organic biscuits, which are going to be treats for us and for Story to share. Yeah, and also these 2 things we would normally not have bought, but Story picked them off the shelf and she was adamant that she was having them, and she came running over and threw them in the trolley, so we just left them there. She gets some toast. Yeah, Story loves toast, and these are actually quite handy for her. And these are also for Story, little corn crackers. They're just good little car snacks. Or if we're out and we haven't got any proper food on us, she loves the little crackers. So they're also for Story. And also these are for Story. Yeah. These are little car snacks or journey snacks, or if we're on a hike or something, they're just individually packed little blueberry rolls. So yeah. All of these things will last for a long time. She won't eat them like in a day or something. No, that's like at least 2 weeks maybe. Yeah, maybe more. This we also bought for Story. She picked this one herself, and she's also already eaten it. She had that after we left the health shop, but it's just a little green fruit juice pouch, and she's had that already. We've got some natural soy yogurt, which is also for Story. She has as just a little snack with some fruit. We've got coconut sugar, which generally goes into our baked stuff. Yep. And we've got a big 500-gram thing of tofu. Which was only about €2.30, I think. I don't know why I said it like that. Tofu! And then these, we've got 2 punnets of strawberries and blueberries. They're both 500 grams. This was €2.50. Yep. And that was €4. €4, yeah, that's right. Okay, we're nearly done. Back over here, we've got some recycled napkins. And this is interesting. Yes. This was €3.69, and basically they're coffee pods, they're empty, and you can refill them yourself. So you can basically grind up your own coffee beans and make your own coffee pods, and they're 100% compostable and biodegradable. So we were all for that when I saw it. At first I thought it was 100 pods for €3.69. I was like, no, hang on, that can't be right. Yeah, the coffee would be disgusting if it was that cheap. But you put your own coffee in the pods, seal them up, and then you can choose what coffee you have in it. So we can put our lovely Fabrica coffee in there. Yeah, and make it via the machine. And when they're done, you can compost them. Exactly. Win-win. Yeah, so there's a little instruction thing on there, how you get the coffee in and seal it up again. So we've never seen that before, and it solves the mega problem of
the plastic that you get with all the Nespresso pods.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Interested to try that?
Every single thing here on this table in total was €97, and it will last us probably for just over a week, just under a week.
Yeah, I mean, some things will last longer than others, obviously, so...
If you watch us all the time, you'll know we don't normally spend this kind of money all the time, and we wouldn't spend €100 a week on food. But yes, there are some things here that we are only going to use, you know, once or twice over the course of a month or so.
Yeah,
but,
and also it's things that we can't get in a regular supermarket, so you have to go to a specialty shop or a health shop, like the date paste and the seeds and things like that.
So if anybody's interested in moving to Portugal and they're worried about where they're going to get their foods from and what they can get, hopefully this has helped you.
Okay, fast forward a couple of hours and this is dinner. I have made a sweet potato and coconut soup with some freshly roasted spicy chickpeas on top and a little sprinkling of coriander as well. Jay roasted up a ridiculous amount of chickpeas actually, because we had a whole bag of dry ones that we had been soaking, so we just cooked them all up.
We'll be working our way through those tonight.
Well, Story is in bed, so we have a lot of eating to do right now.
Sounds good to me.
Sunbeams everywhere. Look at that. Just do a little thumbs up.
First ever time splashing around in the puddles. A little dress flying in the wind. So many cool things in here. We've just gone underneath the staircase.
So picturesque.
Guess what? Yours.